Hello everybody and welcome, I'm Son of Mowgef. It's Monday and I'm playing Generation Zero. I've got a bit of a weird video for you guys today and there's a story behind it. I'll keep it as succinct as possible. I was talking to a friend on the old Facebook chat over the weekend and he mentioned that he gave Generation Zero a play and hated it. One of the many complaints he had about this game was that the map is too big and too empty. And I said to him, point one is that the map isn't as big as you think it is. It looks big, it's not that big. Two, it's not as empty as you think it is. There's lots of stuff going on with this map. I mean, there's towns and villages and cities. There are schools and churches and farmlands, and yes, there is an amount of cross-country running, but there's also a lot of other stuff in between. There's actually quite a lot of variety here. Some of the cut and paste assets are a little tedious, admittedly, but the devs work with the budget they've got to work with, and if they can't afford a multitude of unique assets, then, what else is there to do? And so we kind of got into it, back and forth, back and forth. I'm like this with my friends. I argue with my friends more than I argue with anyone else. And so I thought, you know what, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. So what I've done is I pushed the wrong button immediately. Well done, Son of Mowgef. I've come about as far south as I can. That's south with two Fs. Like, I could be stood like here or here or here or something, but I'm generally about as far south as a reasonable person would travel. And what I want to do is run on foot. I know there are push bikes in the game which can make things much faster. I'm not going to use them. I'm going to travel about as far north as you can go, which is, what, up here somewhere? Let's just say there. If I can get further north than that, then I will, but that's about as far north as this game will allow you to go. I don't know if it says. 10.22 kilometers, so we know roughly the length of the map. And I'm going to run it all on foot today in this video, just so I know, when I say, oh, the map's not that big and you can get across it faster than you think you can, whether that is actually true or not, if I'm just talking out my bum. So I'm going to roughly follow the road here to begin with, but when I get to here, you can see there's no direct path. So I'll probably just go to, like, this area. There's a gate here, and I think there's another one about there, roughly. There probably will be enemies here. There's normally like a tank or a harvester or sometimes both. Knowing my luck, there's going to be both there and I'm going to get chased, but, it happens. I'm going to run, up there. Run straight-ish up here. Probably won't be going directly. I might, meander a little bit to avoid conflicts. And then I'm going to run up through here. And probably somewhere like this. I might be over there a little bit because there's a big hill here and it's probably quicker to run round it than up and over it. I don't know yet. I honestly don't know the exact route I'm going to take. And then I'm going to come up to here and we're just going to see how long it takes. If Son of Mowgef does his due diligence in his editing, there might even be a timer on the screen so we can get a better indication. But the only thing that kind of concerns me, I guess, is not the right way to say it, but is also not wrong, is that if I come across like a big hill and I have to like Skyrim my way to the top of it or run round it, it would take longer than I would expect. Or if there's lots of enemies in the way, like it ends up being a bit of a blockade and I have to run through them, or if I end up getting killed, I probably shouldn't. But, it's me. I do dumb things in the heat of the moment and you don't really know what's going to happen. So, with all that out of the way, let me get going. Yeah, by the way, I'm starting off in the lighthouse. like I say, about as far south as a reasonable person would go, you know, if they're not doing something like hunting for literally everything. So I might just bring my pistol out. I don't think it'll affect my run speed, but yeah, I need to stop delaying and get going, don't I? So if I go 3, 2, 1, go. There we are. We're off. Now, another thing I need to talk about is the editing in this. I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that. My suspicion at this stage, and I don't know this for sure, is that this run will take me somewhere between 25 and 30 minutes. Maybe a little bit shorter, probably a little bit longer. And maybe even much longer, depending on how I handle things and, you know, how things go and the actual route I end up taking, because I don't know the exact route either. So I may, you know, like time-lapse some of it if it's just me cross-country running with not much going on. I may just do it all in one go. I'm not sure. Oh, that's a hunter in front of me. I'm in I'm in problems. I'm not in problems. I'm having problems immediately. Is that relay beacon I haven't got? I like the way this hunter has not noticed me at all. There he goes. Oh God, there was one right there that I hadn't noticed. Okay, well, things have... Oh God. Oh, I'm getting shot in the spine already. This is the other thing I wanted to talk about. I'm not really sure how I'm going to handle enemies. For the most part, I'm going to attempt to just run right through, but, oh, I should not look behind me. Look at that, that's terrifying, that guy running down the road. Holy freaking hell, he fired gas at me, but yeah, I might, like, take pot shots every now and again at some enemies. I'm going to try to let them... I'm going to try and not let them delay me. I nearly said that entirely backwards. Oh, yep. Yep, they're still chasing me, alright? They're still there. I've barely even started. I've literally been running like a minute or something. Notice the timer at the bottom that says 5 minutes or something completely different to what I'm actually saying. Okay, the trick is to not look behind me, just to keep running. I'm not going to let them interfere. Oh, see, runners are going to be the biggest issue because they're actually quite... Ouch! They're quite ouch. Well done, son of Mowgef. Use the words well, don't you? What was I saying? Yeah, they're quite fast and they're quite agile. I'm pretty sure that I can avoid most of the hunters by like running through a forest or up and down hills and stuff like that. They don't seem to handle that stuff brilliantly. They are fairly bulky. The runners, on the other hand, manage to traverse forests very, very well. I don't know how that's going to go. I might just be able to outrun them. Nope, no, they're still chasing me. I think that's runners that are still chasing me. I don't know about the hunters back there, but... And as you notice, I've already taken a little bit of a detour. Like, I should be heading mostly north, but there is an ocean between me and the mainland, and this road goes to the bridge across there, so... Again, not taking a route as the bird flies, so to speak. Because I literally can't. Like, you can't swim in this game, which makes sense. I'm carrying all the guns and ammunition in the world. That's an exaggeration. I'm just carrying a lot. Not even a lot, really. That's an exaggeration as well. I'm carrying enough. I think I'm... Nope. I was about to say, I think I'm free of the enemies that were chasing me. I'm not. They're still chasing me. And there's a hunter right in front of me. God damn it. Again, if I'd chosen a more direct route, I may have been able to avoid this. Don't you do it. I don't know what it was I didn't want him to do, but he was going to do it, and I didn't want him to. Oh, please. Oh, please. I did a little strafe then and managed to avoid damage. Not so much then, but... This might actually turn into a frickin' nightmare to deal with. I don't honestly know, because I've never done it. And I don't know anyone that has, so... You know, maybe a first? I dare say someone's done it. I did do, like, a little YouTube search, just to see if anything came up immediately for people that have run the entire length of the map, just to see how long it takes, but I didn't come up with anything. They're still chasing me! Right back there in the distance, you can see those red lights. My god, they're persistent. Didn't slow me down that much, if at all. I think you lose a little bit of speed when you heal, but I also don't think it's enough to be worried about. I should be coming up on a church right now, shouldn't I? Yay! I escaped combat. Apparently they got stuck on the bridge there somewhere. Oh, they can still see me. As shown by that bright yellow indicator. Just pop my light on. There's a house on fire over there. Yeah, there is. Look, there's a church just behind those trees over there. Oh, that's nice. Oh, they actually went hostile again briefly there. That was interesting. I think it's going to happen again as well now, because if I remember correctly, this bit of farmland up here has a few runners and like a hunter or two over here. In fact, I can see one moving like there. Oh, yeah, the aiming was unnecessary. I'm sure you guys could see it. Maybe not. Slowed me down a little bit. Again, I'm not hugely concerned with a perfect run. This isn't about being perfect. This is just one of my weird little experiments that I'm doing. Oh, yeah, there we go. Look, there's a hunter and... Oh, ow! Oh, ow! A couple of runners. That hunter just didn't have a clue what he was doing. I am running essentially directly north. I'm not perfectly north, but again, like I said, don't need to be. I wonder how long these guys are going to follow me for. There is a section of this run that is a little bit concerning, because I'm going to come remarkably close to a rival. I think it's like a military class tank, so it shouldn't be awful, but it might also be awful. I might have to check my map here just to make sure I'm going the right way. Oh, no, I know where I am. There's, I think, if I'm in the place that I think I am, there's like a little bunker off to the left here and a bunch of like wrecked cars and dead people and stuff. Not directly here, I think it's up the road a little bit. Oh god, they're after me still. Let me wonder if... Yay, I escaped combat, go me. Wow, alright, so might be time to do a bit of a time lapse on this section and on to the next. Oh god, having said that, you know, they can still see me from back there. They're still going hostile, which probably means they're still following me. Here we go, look, there's that area that I was talking about. Bunch of broken cars, some dead people. There's normally a couple of hunters hanging around on the road up here as well, so I don't know if that's going to be much of an issue. Yeah, maybe let's find out. Well, here I am. I can see the spotlights from enemies. Like, they're all over the place. They haven't spotted me yet, but this is the junction that I was talking about where I need to head... Essentially... Oh, God. They saw me immediately. Ow! Could you not? What was I saying? I need to head essentially directly north. And this will take me to the airfield. The airfield's going to be weird to deal with. Ow, 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 ow. Because I'm going to have to run through that area with the trenches. And like you say, there are trenches in the area with trenches. But there are also little bridges. There's a big fence, but there are also holes in the fence. I don't remember exactly. Oh, I'm over here by the trenches already. I'm like a third of the way across the map, and I haven't even been running that long. 10 minutes, something like that? By my guess, I can't actually see a clock or or have a timer running or anything. But there are little bridges across this thing, like here. Yay, and look. And if I'm correct, that tank marks a hole in the fence. Yay, it does. Look, I remember. Oh, alright, fine. I still have to run round the down bit of fence, but this is going to be the interesting bit, I think. It's either going to be very interesting or not at all interesting, because this airfield tends to have enemies on it, and I do need to run along it to the west a little bit to the gate on the other side. Is that an enemy right there? I can see a red light. Oh, yeah, there's a tank. I suspected such a thing would be here. Don't know if there's going to be a harvester here as well. Sometimes there is, sometimes there isn't. I think I can see something back there at the far end. But it doesn't seem to have spotted me. It's looking the other way, so... Again, I might have got lucky with that. Oh, hey. Look at that. It appears to be open now? That's weird. I've never seen this be open like that before. Is it normally locked down? Did I miss a patch at some point? Or an update that caused that to open? Like, I've literally never seen that open before. Okay, that's weird. Never mind. You know, stuff to do. Places to run. Oh, that looks like an enemy directly in my path. No, apparently not. There's definitely something over... Oh, it's one of those bloody seekers that bring other enemies. Oh, look, here they are. Look, a bunch of runners. These things can keep up with you really well, so this bothers me, especially since there's like 6 of them right here. And I'm just ignoring them and ploughing right through. Ow, ow, please stop shooting at me. No, I'd prefer it if you didn't do that. This is an interesting area as well, because this is an area that was changed. I think previously it was like open farmlands, and now it's like this giant crater with a bunker in the middle of it that's like, it's busted and somewhat hidden and locked, so you can't go in there. Suspicions are that it's going to be opened up for new missions and a future update. Although there are a lot of people saying they're going to make you pay for a DLC to do that stuff, but I wouldn't mind either way. I really wouldn't. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm heading directly for a harvester. Well, this is going to be fun. I mean, when that thing goes hostile, it's going to call in a bunch of hunters to chase me, and it tends to have an entourage of hunters already here. In fact, I can see one over there. There's another one up there in those trees. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that. I can only see like his spotlight. Oh, and there's one directly there. What fun. Oh, look, and there's another one. Uh-oh, that one's got a sniper. No, thank you. No, I don't want that. I want none of that. Thank you. No. I'm just going to run right through and hope these guys get stuck or don't keep up or lose interest or, you know, any of the above, really. Just, I'll let them pick one. I'm just going to plow right through. I do love this area. It's very obviously, like, apocalyptic. It's just ruins and fires and enemies and rocks and broken things. Okay, how are those guys doing? Oh boy, oh wow, yeah, they're, oh god, yep, they're definitely still behind me. I probably shouldn't have looked back, but I did it, I did the thing that I shouldn't have done. I looked behind me while I was running to see all the enemies still chasing me. Yep, oh, yep, yeah, not happy with me being here. The funny thing is, if they just ignored me, I wouldn't be here. I would be gone. Oh boy, that guy with the... Oh Jesus, look at them all! Oh my god, run! Ow, ow. Well, that's the harvester registering his displeasure at my presence. That's fine. I shall get the hell out of here. Post haste. Not like I wasn't already, but... They are still coming at me, aren't they? Oh my good god. The fairly open field I'd prefer not to run through. I might take a little detour and run through this hilly, like, forest section in the pathetic attempt to shake them off. They hunters don't do brilliantly with things like hills and trees and whatnot. Okay. Things are going pretty well so far. Oh, I was about to say the trees will give me a little bit of cover from alerting new enemies, and the game beat me to it. Beat me to it in a big bad way. Had an enemy see me, roared. Oh god, there's another one. Ow, ow, ow. The prototype ones are just not an issue. Oh my god, that one with the sniper rifle not only is still chasing me, he's actually still shooting at me. Go away! Might be a good time to check exactly where I am on the map. I'm like 2/3 of the way across the map. I've not really been running that long. I don't feel like I have. It's probably been longer than I think it is because I suck at time and things like that. But, I don't see anything chasing me. That doesn't mean that it isn't. Yeah, there's... Oh, God, there's a military harvester right there. No. No, thank you. Oh, go away, please. Ow, stop shooting me, please. Just politely asking murder bots to not murder me. Because that's the way the English would handle it, you know? There's actually quite a few enemies over here. I don't do a lot of stuff in the farmlands area, which is the main area that I'm running through now. Mainly due to the fact that I use it to farm reapers. And it's a little bit awkward, so I don't spend that much time in the farmlands. Unless, like I say, I'm harvesting. Not harvesting, farming. Farming was the word I was going for. Farming reapers. There's a cool little farm here. Oh, it's a lot less cool now. Bloody seekers. Look, there's a runner directly outside the bloody safe house. Oh, in fact, there's a bunch of them. Oh, go me. Ow, that guy shot me just as I was healing. So I'm quite far across the map now. I'm much further along than I previously anticipated. As I mentioned right at the beginning of the video, my initial estimate, guess, complete shot in the dark, not informed at all opinion was that it would take me around like between 25 and 30 minutes. And the friend that I was arguing with wasn't happy with that estimate at all. Not only did he think it would be closer to like 2 hours, he also wanted a number that was more precise than that. I was like, what? So you want me to say, oh, it's going to take exactly 27.5 minutes? Like, you could so arbitrarily affect that. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I said, oh, it's 27.5 minutes, and I was nearly at the end at 25 minutes, I could just take the long way around a fence. Or, you know, try and jump over a rock and get stuck for the extra couple of minutes, or, you know, it mounts up, that stuff. Speaking of which, I'm not being chased right now. It might be a good time to check the map. Just to get my... I'm nearly at the end. I could do with maybe going a little bit like northeast, but I don't want to go too far northeast. Like maybe like this. Otherwise I'm going to get kind of scuppered by the ocean again, but I don't know how long I've been going. It feels like it's been about 25 minutes, something like that, which is right on board with my guess of, you know, between 25 and 30 minutes. Oh, look. Yay! See, I could have wasted like 10, 15 seconds there running around that rock formation if I wanted to make things longer. Just a rough estimate is fine by me, but, you know. People like to be right. Oh, poo. I'm alerting things to my presence again. Oh, it's a patrolling group of hunters, it looks like. Yay, that's not... Oh, god damn it. Although the terrain here is kind of good for the hunter avoidance. There's a bunch of paths here. I'm just going to peeky a quick look at the map. This is probably a bad time for it. Yeah, I do need to go northeast a little bit more than I am. Which is hardly at all, but... Okay. Oh, ooh. But I can see the waypoint right there. The flashing one that's been up on the screen this entire video. I don't want to go like too far in one direction or another. Or I also don't want to head directly at it, because as I said, there's stuff in the way. I'm going to need to cross by like bridges and whatnot. So just a small drift slightly to the east. Oh, a little bit not great. Yeah, you see, this is... I think I'm coming up to a fairly steep hill here. I can slide down this and just take the damage. Or I can find a half decent place to go across it. There are a lot of lights down here that's not awesome. I want to check my position again quickly. Yeah. Need to go a lot forwards and still a little bit to the northeast. There's like a... I don't know if the map was up long enough for you guys to notice. You can go back and pause it, I guess, if you want to get like a proper idea of where I am exactly. But there is like a lake or something directly ahead of me that I really don't want to have to run around if I can avoid it. Yeah, look, I'm going to have to do this, I think. Although if I go more northeast here, I can just join up with the road. I might just go ahead and do that. Again, not a direct path, not the most efficient path, but doesn't really need to be. Let's get to the end. Here we go, look. I'm on the road. Just need to... I'm actually heading a little northwest now. But I am right at the end of the map. Yeah, there we go. In fact, the waypoint that I put down... Hang on, let me see if I can show you guys properly. The waypoint, if you look at the one at the top of the screen near the middle, it's actually right on the white border. So it's, yeah, right on the end of the world there. This has been strangely fun, actually. So, I'm sure some people are going to be like, oh, it's a boring video, I didn't like it, and that's fine. People like what they like. But it's just a weird little experiment that I like to do with games every now and again. Just to see what happens. And what happened? I ran from one end of the map to the other. That was the plan. That's what I did. That's what happened. Exactly how long it's gonna take is... Yeah, again, I can't I can't really see a proper timer. Boop! Here we are. I can't go any further north than this. But yeah, I was saying I can't see a proper timer. I'll put one up on the screen. And so we can get like a better idea. But from what I can tell, like I've been recording pretty much just over 33 minutes. With my intro and all that rambling that I do at the beginning of all my videos. Probably took me about 28 minutes, which is right in the middle of where I said it was going to take me, which is great because my guesses tend to be way off. Also, I jumped on top of this truck without really having a plan for what I would do when I'm up here. Oh my god, there are enemies chasing me! What? How long have these been... Ow. Alright, let's finish the video with a firefight. Don't do that. I hate that melee move that they do. Ow! Ow! I think it killed itself. Or not. Maybe it didn't. Oh yeah, it did. Look, it was stood right there. Ah. Oh god. Oh no, it wasn't. It was there. Alright. I got turned around. Leave me alone. It's been a weird day. I ran across an entire map today. Ow. I don't know why it spun me around like that. There we go. Wonder how long those ones were following me for. It was probably from that last group of patrolling hunters. I would assume that. I hope it's not the ones from the farmlands right in the south that were chasing me for a little while. But yeah, that's today's video for Generation Zero. I need to cross out. I don't even do cross out videos anymore. So let me know what you think. Not just about the video, but about the map and the things in it and the enemies. And if you want to talk about this little experiment I did, you go ahead and do that. I am interested in finding out what people think, you know, about things. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm doing really well in that regards recently. I passed that 500 subscriber mark, and it's been a nice progression of substance then. I'm like up on, I think, 550 something at the moment, 540 something in that region. So thank you to all those people, all their wonderful help and all their wonderful support and all the wicked comments I get on a regular basis. Very, very awesome, because you are awesome people. So yeah, I'm Son of Mowgef. This is Generation Zero. I'll see you tomorrow for 2 Video Tuesday. I've got some scrap mechanic to do. Probably going to do another warehouse run, which will be fun in my mini tank of ultimate safety. And I'll also be doing some colony survival, which I've been working on, you know, through the week. So there's going to be progression in that as well. So yeah, until then, you know, be well, stay safe, all that good stuff. I will see you soon.